Hello everybody, Dick Vic here, and welcome to another interior design video. Today we're going to be going over the mess halls in the 3x2 and the 2x3 size, giving us a total of 9 modules to go over. We're going to be starting with the Taiyo Astroneering here. You can see we're going to start in this little side rec room area. Sam, are you going to come push me down the ladder again? We're going to dodge Sam. We're going to go around this way because he jammed me down the ladder last recording. But you can see here we start with this beautiful little couch. Got this nice little table here in the side room. I'd like to think of this as either a small rec room or like your officer's room, depending on how you want to RP this, because in real life the officers usually eat in a separate dining hall, or at least they used to. Come in here to the main dining room where you can see where all like your enlisted would be and or your normal crew members. You've got some trash cans right here, beautiful posters, some storage bins down there, a nice little couch to sit on. Looks like a big cooler behind there or some sort of storage device. More shelving all the way around the outside of this. You've got those, the standard heat-wrapped Taiyo pipings that look like they were added in after the fact. Just a little bit of cargo netting up there. Play some pranks, drop some things on some people. Coming around this little corner, you've got your 150 storage chests, which is really nice to have in a module. Then you've got just a little couch and a little sitting area, maybe if you're waiting for your food. Then you've got another rec area over here where you can play some like digital darts or something, so it doesn't look like a normal dartboard, and I'm not sure what those little circles are. Some more storage. You got a window here where you can look into the kitchen and watch everyone cook your delicious food. I'm sure it's wonderful. You got a countertop here with some coffee makers and some containers. You got a first big stove, which counts as a cooking station that you can actually use. You got a small stove over here, some more shelving, some big jugs. Some weird sounds. That was a really weird lighting glitch. It happened. I've had more and more of those lately as I stack more modules onto this ship. Got some other counter space there, and you come into here and you've got some more storage space, a little back storage room, some freezers. You've got your 3 freezers right here. Overall, it's pretty nice. I think inside the kitchen and stuff, there's a little bit too much room for activities and shit. Even when this ladder's not here, and it's kind of weird. Now we're going to move up into the Hope Tech right here, and you can see we're greeted with this beautiful little storage shelf. This does follow the same layout as the Taiyo Astroneering below. You get the couch here. There's a few slight differences which we'll go over when we get here. Like the plant up there on the freezer is definitely different. Some of the posters are different, but you have the normal trash cans. Whiteboard's a little different. You come in here, you've got the same couch, same chair, same table up on the wall. It's the different color scheme in here in total. Still looks really, really nice though. I don't know if that ladder makes a table go missing from here. Take that into consideration. Come around here, you've got the same dartboard area, just slightly swapped on walls with different storage out back here compared to the Taiyo. Then you come over here, and I really like that poster. Got the exact same seating area, but you don't have your 150 storage chests, which is like, why replace that with this thing? Like, no one wants a cooler instead of 150 store all chests. But to each their own, I guess. Got that same counter space. Got the same cooking station back here. They put this secondary stove on this wall instead of this wall, which is just full of shelves. So I got that, just that piping that's added in out of the heat wrapped. You got a beautiful counter here, some trash bins. You've got the back storage room, which is just about the same as the previous one. There might be some small, minute details. I haven't picked up a step stool. That's a little step stool. Cool. We must have a little short chef on board somewhere. Oof, he went there. 6'3" guy went there. Now we're going to move up into the Hope Tech 2x3 module. And we are greeted with shelves again. Who would have thunk shelves? And we're actually starting in the cooler this time. You can see the 3 freezers right there. Let's come out into the kitchen. It's going to be slightly different. They have a much nicer kitchenette, I think, here on this wall. And I really like this little Butcher's Best poster to be in a kitchen. I think it looks way better than some of the previous ones. Got the 2 fridges over here set back, looks really nice. That storage shelf looks really nice. The full exposed back of the oven looks weird, and like this much open space in here, you could do activities in the kitchen. I've worked in some kitchens, and I don't know if you could do activities in the kitchens. That's maybe bowl down the long, narrow galley, but other than that, I don't think so. This table actually looks really, really cool here. The glass see-through with all the stuff on it. I like that one a lot. Got the cook station right there, some countertops there, some more space, some water jugs. Then we're going to come out into the main room. You look right, you've got like a sitting area with those like half inflated. It looks like it would collapse if you sat in it. That's all I can say about those. It's like half deflated. Got some shelves. You have a nice little sitting area over there. And you've got lots of room for the mess hall. And yeah, I think this thing looks good overall in here. I like the color scheme. It's a little dark. You got some storage over in this corner. Almost looks like a gym area right here for some reason. That popped into my mind. Just the towel being on the bench like triggered that. But just little sitting areas in the storage area, which is a little weird. They just have benches like off to the side like that. We come in here and you have a beautiful little like office slash rec room. You've got the storage bin, got a nice TV going, you got a nice glow ambient light in here, lots of sitting areas. Like this is a good rec room for your crew, and you have your beautiful 150 storage chests in here. Now let's find that ladder and head on up again. Jumping up into the Nova Galactic, we are greeted with this beautiful dining hall right here. Some lockers right here that are both empty. Nice little storage in this corner. We're going to come into the side room first, where you can see like they have a little rec room set up with a table. They have a desk for your cook or galley master, whatever you want to call it, the person who's in charge of doing inventory here for your food. Sit down, do his work, come up with a menu without just standing at a kitchen counter. Come through here, there's a big display screen here. There's a board with a bunch of notes on it right here in the main dining room. Wonderful little plants. Just add a little bit of greenery to this. Remember, safety drill soon. Nice little sitting area over here as well. We're gonna come across here, and there's gonna come into like a nice little storage room as we pan around. This would be like your main food pantry. You got the 3 freezers, some shelves, a sack of potatoes on the ground over there. We come into the kitchen, and surprisingly, they don't have like that much space in here. I think it'd be cramped to cook for a big ship in here, which is a singular stove with 2 burners and 1 oven is kind of a lot. Then they just have your normal Nova Galactic kitchenette here, like a looks like the things in the airplanes for the flight attendants and stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's a cool little sitting area in here though in the main kitchen. Then if we pan over at this wall, there's just a little bench and this cool little console over there. Now we're going to head up into the Nova Galactic 3x2, where we are greeted with this giant sack of covered food, and it's just rice. We're gonna go with that's rice. This one actually has a bathroom, where I don't think any other ones have had a bathroom so far, which is really nice to have in your galley. However, it is a much smaller galley, but you can only ever have 8 crew members on your ship in this game, so like you could fit all of them right here at this table without any of the other tables in your entire ship that you usually need to feed them at. Cool little bench there. I like the lighting on the ceiling. Got a med pack over here. Just this giant we do activities room over here, which is absurd to have this much open space in a ship. You come into the little rec room area, and it's got a really nice plant with some nice couches looking at it. You've got a TV over here with a small set of couches looking at it. I feel like you'd want to point that one more towards it as well. But yeah, only 2 or 3 people can watch TV at once maybe. Everyone wants to stand behind the couch and like dump beer down the backs of those guys or some shit. Who the heck knows what you do on a ship. We come back here through the rice bags, back into the table, pretty little display up there. We'll actually work our way into the kitchen this time instead of doubling around. Got a cooler here on the ground. No 150 storage chest that I see. They have this really tiny kitchen, like no counter space. This reminds me of like a kitchen where you'd come in here and cook yourself food. It wouldn't be like a dedicated cook or something like that. It's just also you could do so many. This is such like there's no island. There's such huge wasted space. So much space. You could have like wrestling matches, like MMA in here. Like what is all the space about? Cute little table there. Whoever's cooking to sit down and wait for their food to be done. This is the back storeroom here, probably the primary storage for all your food. And there's just a few more storage shelves over there. I like that they have the water bottles over there. And we're gonna head on over to the Stroud Eklunds. It's a heck of a walk. Now dropping down into the Stroud Eklund, we have the beautiful little storage room to start off with many orange containers. I had to set this ship up really weird because of how many modules there are and how big they are. But I do like this storeroom a lot. I like the little big bins. I guess I don't even know what you would even store that much of in there. It doesn't look like fat, just like lard. The butter. Those are butter containers. I'm sticking with butter. Stroud Eklund's like their butter. Got the de-stress poster right there. Apparently there was a fire at some point because there's no fire extinguisher, or it was used in a prank. Got 3 more freezers there, and then more butter. Oh, so much butter. We like our butter. Got a beautiful kitchen right here. Some storage shelves here. Is that mayonnaise? Butter and mayonnaise is what the Stroud Eklunds live off of. You heard it here, everyone. We know the secrets. Got a nice little cook station right here coming around. I like the little towels down there. Is there anything up on the ceiling in here that I should note? Because I have a tendency to pan the camera down a little bit more. Oh, not that we can see. And you come through here. I do like that instead of this being a little sitting area, it's like a garbage area. They've got the bins. They've got a bigger bin. I like that they have the menu to be announced thing up there, which is kind of cool. Again, more void space. They could definitely fill this with something. I don't know why it's here. But pretty little digital dartboard. You've got the 4 seats here again. You have 150 storage just off in the distance, which is really, really nice. Like I said, 4 seats. You got 4 tables, 4 seats, lols. 150 storage chest, super, super nice. It's weird little thing there. I guess you can put the condiments here, your coffees, your drinks. Pretty little whiteboard, always with their little drawings on them. You come into this back rec room where the officers eat. This is much more of a formal place. It's a little cleaner. They've got their little table set places here. That could be covered in like high-end like drinks and wine. You could put cups on top. Just something great for the interior decorators. You've got a nice little couch here with some netting and a TV. Now we're going to drop down into Stroud Eklund 3x2. Got the kitchenette right here. Looks like we're dropping directly into the kitchen. Got the cooking station, some more shelving, almost the same kitchen layout. You've got a little toaster oven over there in this one though. Got your big old things of mayo. I remember my colors. A lot of freezers, and I like this storeroom. It actually feels like full enough. Like it would be packed. You pack as much crap as you can in here for long journeys, depending on where you're headed. I guess I don't know how abundant or rare it is to find food stuff. I really like what they did out here with this giant trash room, and I think they took away a little bit from the storage closet to blow this out and be a little bit bigger. But just like really accurate that they would have a bunch of big empty stuff and like garbage and dumpsters and stuff like that. It's a nice little touch that they didn't really put into any of the other ones. Again, empty fire extinguishers seem to be a thing in these kitchen. 2 empty lockers, more shelves. I still love these struts. I mention it every time I come into these. Only got 3 tables in this one, which seems to be a thing because the other ones only had 3 tables in one and 4 in the other. Got pretty little shelves over there. Got this nice seating area. I like these couches. I like the blue and white ones better, but they just look actually comfortable. Like I want to try and sit on that. We come into the back rec room here. You've got more shelf storage in here. These officers get a little bit cramped. They don't get the fine dining experience that like little cupboard would have given them in the other one. Oh, and then you've just got a display up here showing some, looks like some, is this literally showing like a battlefield? Because you got blast radius, point of interest, sector blast forms, BH waves. It's some sort of surface scanning of some sort. Border hyenas mode, yeah. I don't know exactly what's going on that, but and they don't have their fancy placemates. So is that scribbling on the table? I think that is. Yeah, that's like a lightning storm or a burning something. I don't know. And that's like a little creature eating a heart. I wonder if that's an Easter egg to something or something or other. By the way, the crew on this ship, they're not as disciplined as the other one. These guys are a little more laid back up in here. Got some troublemakers. Now we're going to drop down into the Deimos 2x3, if I remember correctly. And we start off in the storeroom here. We'll turn off my lights so you can get a real vision. Oh, they love their mayonnaise down here. It's weird that I went with just mayonnaise and just butter to survive off of. I don't know what the blue ones would be. But powdered milk, mayonnaise, and butter. That's what we're going with here. I don't know. I'm just running out of things to talk about. These are long episodes. A beautiful little kitchenette over here. Some more shelves. I do like these panels, even though they look like the weapon. I don't know. I've been torn. Sometimes I like that panel there. Sometimes I don't. You got cooking stations here, a little toaster on that. All the kitchens seem to be basically the exact same layout. You got a cooler there, which I'm guessing means there isn't 150 chests here. Oh, you've got a garbage little area over here again with the menu to be announced. We've already seen that. You've got another digital dartboard this way. You got the 4 tables. And there's the 150 storage chests way off in the back corner there. And come into here. You've got another fancy officer's quarter. They have another thing. Yes, they do. You can put your high-end wines there again. Ah, the adoring fan. I like leveled up my crew member skill and I didn't know who else to bring, so I just started piling in crew members. And he's a little weird. Now dropping down into the Deimos 3x2, the final one of the tour. You have 150 storage bin way over there, more storage shelves, some trash here. This is another 3 table only one. You've got the exact same sitting area right there.
My captain.
Oh yes, see, he knows how to respect. Again, looks like a little less formal over here. No scribbling on the table this time, so they're not as big of troublemakers. But this is like, I guess it's yellow and blue, but this is the type of color combo I was saying I like on that other couch a little bit better. Their TV's turned off in here. At least these guys are saving power. Come back out here. Yep, same couches out there. I do like this little area here in this one with the locker and the trash, and just looks nice on this side so you don't have to walk all the way around. And you've got this recycling pay. Oh, these are recycling bins too. Good, good, good.
With nothing but your bare hands and a sandwich. You so wouldn't need
Need a sandwich. I just like listening to him. But he's right. I wouldn't need a sandwich. I'd do it with my bare hands. But I mean, it'd be funnier and harder to do with the sandwich, I think. But coming into the kitchen, I digress. There's the dartboard over there is the same as the other one. And I was curious if you shot it, if it did anything, and it doesn't. That's why there's bullet holes in that one. Don't mind that. Kitchenette has got the toaster oven. Instead of on this side, you've got it here. The cook station. Another beautiful little counter stove area over here. It's really dark in all these kitchens too. Like, you would want more light. Come back into the storeroom. It's another one of the cramped, busy storerooms, which I actually prefer and like. Make that a little bit smaller and put some more room out here. It looks more open. So that's all 9. This is the longest one of these we've done. It's almost 20 minutes and it feels crazy because usually they're like 6 minutes long. But yeah, my favorites. Maybe that Stroud Eklund that had the writing on the table, and that was my phone, not yours. Just because I like that little detail. I like that the crew's a little bit rebellious, doesn't super care about being formal. But also, like, some of the Nova Galactics were nice. This one's a hard one, but I'm just gonna go with Stroud Eklund. I think it was the 3x2 or 2x3. I don't know. My memory doesn't work. Either way, let me know in the comments which one you like, and I will see you all in the next one. Dig fig out. Bye, everyone.